Good morning and welcome in, everyone. Before we get into this morning's update, we have a lot to go over. XRP had a nice little push up here this morning. We're up about 1.78%. If you copy trade, you had a banger that you woke up to this morning. Coming into today, we're up about 126% on our copy trade $100 challenge. We had an XRP trade that I took this morning, and it was an absolute quick hitter. It's the way that I like these trades to work out if I have them my way. If you want to copy trade me, go to XRP Future MIL. If you're on HOTCOIN, first you'd have to make an account and then type in XRP Future MIL after you put money in your futures account. But click on the link in the video description below if you want to join me on HOTCOIN, if you want to be part of this copy trading challenge. Right now, our copy trade, we are up $147 on our $100 challenge. We're up 147%. And we just had a trade that we exited. We had an open trade that was opened at 8:11 this morning, and I closed it at 8:35, 24 minutes later. Bought in at 56.77, sold at 57.90. We made 19.9% this morning in our account in 24 minutes. So anybody who's part of that copy trading, as there's 6 active members, congratulations on that. The followers made $87.91 on that trade. So I'm very happy about that. So if you're interested in that, that's in the video description below and our pinned comments. And I was in and out very quickly, got out around 58 cents because I know how it works. And then I wanted to do my update, so I didn't want to have to worry about a position. But it also was maximum capitalization. So I appreciate everybody who puts the faith and trust into what I do there, as it's a very choppy time for leverage trading. So I'm very conservative, but I seen a very big moment of opportunity when I woke up this morning, capitalized on it, put a stop loss down, and I thought it was in a pretty good spot, and we ended up paying off pretty nicely, as it had a very quick 2% mover, just about 20% for us on a 10x trade. And we have to talk about XRP as it's pushed up towards a bullish momentum zone. And we've talked about it for the last several days. I felt like it was on a bump and run pattern. If we could come over that 56.8, we had to move up to 57.4, which we fulfilled. Now we're going to be looking to back test 57.4 cents. That's why it's come back down in this area. And that's also why right after the run up, I didn't hesitate and I sold back out. And I also had a personal trade as well that did very well. It was about 2.2 times the leverage. But I only like to do 10x with the group, so I think it was a very good start this morning. But we have to look to see if this was one big shot out, and is this going to be one of those cases where you have that quick reversal back down, or is this the start of something big? Because we've seen this inverse head and shoulders that was setting up. We know we're in a golden cross in the daily time frame. We have this bump and run pattern that should bring us up to 61.1 or likely 64 cents if it played out true. Now, there are the fake outs that we could have, and this could just be the built up, aggression within the holders after that drop. But we did bounce beautifully. I mean, absolutely beautiful. If you need a timestamp here, look how beautifully we bounced when we broke 56.7 and pushed to the top side. Now we've got that back test at 57.4 that should happen. It's trying to do it right now. We do have a reversal in the 5-minute, which is ugly. This is ugly right now. As nice as that was, this is ugly. We need to hold 57.4 cents not to come back down to 56.7. Sometimes we have quick push-ups like this on Sunday. I can't explain it. But I'm hoping this is something more. Bitcoin's over 60,000. XRP's right around 57.50. Ghost, where did I put your food? I brought her out a thing of food, Julie. I don't know where it went. Ghost, I brought you out food. I don't know where it went. I'll get you in a sec. So we'll take a look at all of this on the charts. And then on the news side of town, we've got XRP shows massive bullish signal. So we'll talk about the massive bullish signal that was shown by XRP. And I'm glad at least today, for anybody who's been paying attention this weekend, anybody who was in the live last night, you definitely got a payoff today. And we talked about this exact move last night. I'm actually very happy that it happened in the fashion it did. Because I know a couple people took out leverage trades as well. I know a couple people took out a spot position. So a couple percent from where you're at, you're up like 2.7 on the spot position from where it was at last night. Ripple legal chief anticipates possible SEC appeal on XRP case. We already read that. Only 10% of the cases actually get overturned on appeal in the U.S. So yeah, we'll read through all of that. We'll take a look at the charts very deeply. We'll take a look at all the technicals when it comes to a technical standpoint, from anywhere from the Fibonacci to the EMA and SMA simple moving average, exponential moving average from the 20, 50, 100, 200. We'll have some of the Ichimoku based cloud results and all the other levels we can go to within TradingView at the end. We'll go over the technicals, but until we get there, we'll go over the finer details. Make sure to hit that like button so YouTube does recommend this update. Simply hitting that like button, YouTube, by them recommending me and being part of the recommendations, that just means I pop up on the YouTube newsfeed when you look at my content. And then if somebody hasn't seen my content, they would have the ability to find their way here. So make sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 8:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, August 18th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as they say in the world of leverage trading, quickly come, quickly go. That's how quick it comes up and down. It just was at 58 cents, just over 58.07. Now it's at 57.3. So you got to be paying attention when you're making these trades, but also look for the opportunity. On these back tests right now, I really do like that 57.4 because that was our technical target on the push up. And now we've come back and back tested this. Now, that's not the prettiest looking. At least we're sitting at 57.4. What we need to do now is we need to come up to these next levels. And let's let this load real quick. Our next level right now is 61.69. And then above that, we've got about 63 cents, 63.2. That's the rising channel resistance. Very important right there at 60. Actually, it's 61.7 in today's terms. So that rising channel resistance at 61.7. Then we have the cup and handle resistance at 63.1 that we would have to break universally to push into a more bullish thesis. We've talked about the last several days that looks like an inverse head and shoulders that should play up. And then it looked like a bump and run pattern that should at least bring us to 61.7. We talked about even if we were bearish, at least hitting 57.4, and we've achieved that. We even came up to 58 cents briefly, but now we reversed back down very, very quickly. Now that 57.4 we came underneath. So was that just a quick shot here on this Sunday morning? It's possible. We have this happen almost every week. And that's why I was able to take advantage, at least throughout yesterday, we made about 6.2%. Today, we've already made 19.9%. So we've made about 26% this weekend in our copy trading account through Friday and Saturday, or through Saturday and Sunday so far. So that's a very nice move, seeing that the market's been done diddly squat. But don't think it's just that easy. There's been a lot of liquidations throughout the leverage trading community, and that's not a pretty thing. That's very unbeautiful. So make sure you are spot trading. Spot trading is king for a reason. And look in the video description below and our pinned comments. If you're looking to trade XRP in the USA or worldwide, look in. If you click on my page now, there's links for BITUNIX and HOTCOIN right on my front page now. You don't even have to go to the description. If you look at my page, you click on my symbol where it shows my front page when you first come onto my page. You can get to it right there now. I added some things yesterday to make things a little more transparent on my channel. So take a look around, and it's going to be a little bit more simplistic to find some of the things you look for. I'm becoming much more integrated on the inner workings of these new tools that have come out for us. So I'm going to try to make this a little more innovative, a little more easier to navigate. So right now with XRP, 57.4, we really wanted to hold. We came back below. That's a huge pivot point level. That was a technical breakup after we got back above 56.7 from our short-term consolidation. Now we've come back below 57.4. Now does this mean we have to come all the way to 56.7, or are we trying to create a level of support here? That is something we don't know, but it looks like we should try to create a level of support here. Now, We did have a very overzealous run up, and like I said, that 5-minute candle right there looked ugly, and that's why it came down initially. That doesn't mean it has to end ugly. That just meant that it had to pour out a little bit. And now it could just that easily be coming back up. But we'll see what happens here during the rest of this update, and then it's your job today to watch this and see which route we take. Bitcoin right now had to move up, put an instant reversal in, just like XRP in the 5. Not beautiful at all. That almost looks like a fake out move with that reversal candle. That sucks. That's a double top there as well. That hit it too perfectly at 60,200. Oh, that's fine though. This is just a consolidatory strike right now, and we'll see. Like I always say, we make it very exciting in the morning when the U.S. wakes up around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time in the morning. It always gets interesting. Even if we have moves up briefly, you'll always see that come down right when everybody starts waking up. It's really weird. This one, however, if we don't hold the 20-day and the 5, we're coming all... I'm telling you right now, Bitcoin will come all the way down to 59,657 if we don't hold this in the 20-day. 60,000, then you have two stop gaps, 59,880, 59,758. But at this point, if you lost this, a short-term inverse head and shoulders would be lost. If 59,800 is lost. So it's in our best interest if we want to continue this just to reverse now. No need to come all the way down there. Let's not lose 60,000. I wish XRP, well, for all intents and purposes, on 2 of the 3 charts, XRP held 57. No, it didn't. Never mind. The USDT perpetual futures chart is giving us the advantage here. It's telling us that we came through that crucial support area, that pivot point, and we might have to pay the piper a little more. So we know what we're looking at for XRP and Bitcoin. Now let's get into this reading that talks about the bullishness. And I hope some of you who are copy trading, you are very happy because there's 6 people that are in there right now. We've had about 50 during the life cycle. And believe it or not, we're up 147%. I think it said this morning. Or 146%. And we have 6 people right now. From start to finish, if you would have put that $100 in, you have $246 right now. We're crushing it. And it's a very volatile strike zone here. So the fact we're up 146% speaks volumes on what we can achieve. It means that we're paying attention to the market at a level that's not usual. We're very unusual, our interpretation of the market here. XRP shows massive bullish signal, details inside. So XRP might see substantial surge in foreseeable future, but only if this pattern plays out as expected. The formation of a golden cross is about, and we'll take a look at the daily golden cross that was not invalidated yet. The formation of a golden cross is about to occur for XRP. About to occur, unless I'm just blind. Let's go to this XRP chart. This is the one that doesn't have as much writing. It still has some because I always write, because I always have ideas. Daily time frame. They're saying we're about to have a golden cross, but we've absolutely already had this golden cross, and we're trying to bounce off the 20-day as we speak. So golden cross in the daily already happened. Weekly time frame, we were about to have a dot cross, but we did not. And in the weekly time frame, we technically are already back above the 200, but we're trying to push back through the 100 to completely push back through the weekly golden cross, which it's already a golden cross. But you really want to come back over the top of the 50 and 100 day if you're through the 200. Otherwise, it can be thought of as a bearish proposition. So maybe that's what they're speaking of. We'll read it right here, though. The formation of a golden cross is about to occur for XRP. When a longer-term moving average like the 200-day EMA crosses above a shorter-term moving average, like the 50-day EMA, the pattern is formed. A significant price move for XRP may be imminent, according to traders and investors who frequently see this as a... Okay, they're talking about the 200 recrossing the 20. That makes sense. One scenario is a bullish continuation. The next important level to keep an eye on, as the 200 did come below as we had a death cross very briefly in the weekly, level to keep an eye on would be around 60 cents if the golden cross occurs and XRP gains bullish momentum. If this level is broken above, XRP may be able to make a run toward the 65 cent level. I love this on both fronts. 60 cents is close enough to that rising channel resistance at 61, and 65 is right at the cup and handle resistance at just about 64 cents. It's amazing. These are perfect numbers. A significant resistance that has proven difficult in the past. XRP may aim for even higher targets, possibly reaching 70 cents or 75 cents. If the mood of the market as a whole improves, especially with positive inflows into ETH and BTC, ETFs. So Ethereum and Bitcoin exchange traded funds. Strong market-wide gains and greater interest in altcoins would be necessary for this scenario to materialize. Approximately 55 cents would be the first support to keep an eye on. If XRP drops below this barrier, and we held 55 and went up to 58, it might lead to an additional loss of 50 cents. If the overall market stays in its current neutral state or moves negative, a decline below 50 would suggest a long-term bearish trend. Don't want that. In this case, it is possible that XRP gets trapped in a range, unable to break out and vulnerable to downside pressure. The general state of the market is a little uneven with positive flows seen in ETH and Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin is currently trading at around 60,000, though neither heavy buying or selling pressure is predominating. The market is still in a neutral state due to the wait-and-see attitude of altcoins. The outcome of the Golden Cross is extremely important. And if you want to see more, go to You Today and follow Arman Shirinyan. I think he did a fantastic job. And then the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Yesterday was an extreme fear at 25. Today it's moved up to 31 fear. I talked yesterday and said it's a perfect opportunity. When it's extreme fear, typically everybody's afraid of the price going down, so it goes up. When it's extreme greed, everybody thinks and expects it to go up, so it usually goes down. You know, you got to take advantage of the market makers and the way the market's set up. So now for XRP, hopefully we start pushing back up here. We're still at 57.30 area. I can't do anything right now because I'm doing this. So I'll focus on the charts again personally after I get done with this update. Buy XR. Whoops. We want to go into the symbol details here. So right now, as we said yesterday, we were getting more buy signals than sell. Right now, the indicator switched to a buy. And the last week, we're down 1.8%. Last month, we're up 0.65%. Last 3 months, we're up 12.42%. Last 6 months, up 1.7%. Year to date, down 6.9%. Over the last 1 year, we're up 13.2%. We'll put this into the 4 hourly. The moving averages have 13 buys, 1 sell, 1 neutral. The oscillators have 2 buys, 9 neutral, no sells. The summary is 15 buy, 10 neutral, 1 sell. So right now we're getting a buy in the 4 hourly. And first we'll start with the Fibonacci, and then I'll release this after I get through these readings. And if you do appreciate my work, consider subscribing to Tom's Army or sending 1 YouTube super chat per month as a way to pay it forward. You can even send through Cash App, Tom Jr. 222. You can send me a donation if you don't want to use YouTube as well. Fibonacci at 32.9 cents of support. And remember, if you're looking to trade XRP worldwide or some of your other favorite cryptos for the lowest spot and leverage trading fees, video description below and our pinned comments, BITUNIX. It's my A1. I love it to death. Just love it to death. User ability, liquidity, yada, yada, yada. I love it. HOTCOIN, A1 as well. They have the copy trading where you can copy trade me. As you've seen today, we made 19.9%. We've made 26, just over 26 or 25% this weekend. And right now our $100 challenge is up 140. What is it? 146% right now. We started with $100, we're up to $246 right now. So it's been a fantastic journey, and I appreciate everybody who's a part of it. I know 6 of you made money last night off of that, or this morning. Support 3 is 32.96 cents on the Fibonacci. Support 241, support 146. Pivot layer, still 54.3, which we managed to hold the last couple days. Now resistance 1, we're working up towards a 62.4 cents. That's the in between the rising channel resistance and cup and handle. 67.5 cents is resistance 2. 75.6 cents is resistance 3 on the Fibonacci. Now going through my favorite stuff, and then I'll release this. The relative strength index 14-day neutral. Stochastic 14.33 neutral. Commodity channel index 20 neutral. Average directional index 14 neutral. Awesome oscillator neutral. Momentum 10 buy. Moving average convergence divergence level 12 and 26 day buy. Stochastic RSI fast 3.3 neutral. Williams percent range 14 neutral. Bull bear power neutral, and this is in the 4 hourly. Ultimate oscillator 7.14.28 neutral. Look at all these that flip from a sell to a buy today when I hit the numbers that it showed us yesterday. Exponential moving average 10 buy 56.7. Simple moving average SMA 10 buy 56.6 cents. EMA buy 56.7. I bought at 56.6 and ended up selling it at around 58 this morning on a leverage trade. Beautiful. It took 24 minutes, that trade, which is the most beautiful part. EMA 20 buy 56.70. SMA 20 buy 56.5 cents. SMA 30 buy at 56.8. EMA 50 buy at 56.8. SMA 50 buy at 57. These all played out. EMA 100 buy at 56.8. SMA average, SMA 100 buy at 56 cents. EMA 200-day average buy at 56.13. Look at the simple moving average 200 sell at 58.4. It went up to 58.07. So if you don't think the indicators, if you know how to use them, work, this is, instead of putting it all over your chart, you can just look at it in one friggin' place. Ichimoku baseline 926.52.26, neutral at 56.69. So the only one at 58 cents is signaling a sell, and that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. Hall moving average 9, 56.85 buy. Nailed it. As usual, when you look at the indicators and you take out emotion, you can get so far ahead. If you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments. Please share this on social media. Share this on Facebook. And let the word get out there so that we can get more and more people in here. We have a fantastic community here. And I can't leave. It doesn't want me to leave my fantastic community. Sayonara.